In this video, I will show you how to find the missing parts of congruent triangles. Label all missing angles and sides on this diagram. Well, I know that angle G is congruent to, let's see, so here's angle G, and that's in the same position as angle C. So angle G and angle C are congruent. So here's angle G, and here's angle C. So I know they're going to be congruent. Here's angle D and angle F. So that means angle D and angle F are going to be congruent. All right, that leaves angle H and angle E are the only angles left, and they must be also congruent. So since I know that, I know that angle G is 43, so angle C must also be 43. I know that angle D is 85. That means angle F must also be 85. Now, we can find the missing angles H and E because all of the angles in a triangle have to add up to 180 degrees. So if we do 180 minus 85 minus 43, that should give us the missing angle. $52 degrees. Okay, so that means the missing angles are both 52 degrees. Now, how about the sides? Well, I see that, let's see, how can I match this up? Let's use the side that is across from the angle. I'm going to match up those colors. So see how the 6 is across from angle G? So the yellow is across from the yellow. So the yellow angle here, angle C, sort of matches up, is across from this angle. So I'm going to make this my yellow side. How about blue? All right. So this is the side that's across from the blue angle. So that means this is the side that's across from this blue angle. All right, and then we have the white sides that are left. So now we can match up the colored sides the same way we matched up the angles. So I see we have the yellow 6, so that must match up with this yellow side here. I see we have the blue 9, that's going to match up with the blue side here. And the white 7 is going to match up with the other white side right here. So in this way, we were able to fill in all of the missing sides. So we're going to do the same thing on problem number 25, but I'm going to do it even faster this time. All right, so we've got angle C corresponding with angle H. So here's angle C, and here's angle H. And then we have angle D corresponding with angle F. So D and F. All right, I think I'm going to use an actual color this time. So that leaves E and E. All right, I think while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and put colors on the sides as well. All right, see the green angle? So I'm going to call this the green side that's across from it. So green angle, green side. All right, blue angle, I'll put the blue side across from it. And finally, the yellow angle will go across from the yellow side. Okay, guys, all of the colors should match up. So I see this green 43 angle, so I should have a 43 here. I see the blue 85, so I should have a blue 85 here. I can now find the missing angle by subtracting 85 and 43 from 180. Oh, well, these are the same numbers we had before, so the missing angle will again be 52. And the sides. The blue side will match up with the blue side. The green side will match up with the green side. And the yellow side will match up with the yellow side. Boom! That's how it's done. Okay. Triangle PQR is congruent to triangle STU. We have some expressions given. Okay. So P is congruent to S. All right, so I'm going to use yellow for that. So I see angle P right there, so I'm just going to mark that with yellow. And while I'm at it, I'll mark it down here too. All right, that's all the yellow stuff. Now angle Q is congruent to angle T. So here's Q and here's T. All right, those are both congruent, so I marked them both blue. And here's Q and here's T. Finally, angle R is congruent to angle U. Well, here's angle U, and angle R is congruent to angle U. All right, let's use this color coding system to figure some things out. Well, looking at our four expressions, the only two that are congruent are the two blue ones, the Q and the T. So these should be equal to each other. So I can say 7x minus 36 should equal 4x plus 12. So to solve this, we will subtract 4x from both sides. That's going to leave us with 3x minus 36 is equal to 12. And then we will add 36 to both sides. So 3x is equal to 48. And then we will divide both sides by 3. Now, I want to say this is 16, but I feel like I should check. All right, so x is 16. Great. Now we need to know what y is. All right, I feel like we're going to have to come back to that. Let's go ahead and find the measure of angle P. We have an expression for that. All right, P is 5x minus 30. So that means we have to do 5 times 16 minus 30. And that should give us the measure of angle P. And that is 50. Which automatically means that angle S is also 50. Okay, what about Q? We have an expression for Q, 7x minus 36. So Q should equal 7 times 16 minus 36. $76. All right, so angle Q is 76 degrees. So angle T is also 76 degrees. Now, we need angle R, but we don't know what y is, so we can't find angle U, and we don't have an expression for angle R. So what are we going to do? Well, we remember that the sum of all three angles in a triangle have to add up to 180. And we have 2 out of 3 of the angles already. So we should be able to subtract these 2 angles from 180. So let's see, 50 and 76. That's 54. So the remaining angles must be 54 degrees. Okay, but what about angle y? Well, not angle, the variable y. We still need to find that. We never did find that. Well, what will help us is that we now know the answer for the measure of angle u. So we know that 8y minus 2, that's angle u, but angle u is 54. That means 8y minus 2 must equal 54. So let's go ahead and make that equation. So 8y minus 2 must equal 54, right? They are both angle u, they must be equal. So let's add 2 to both sides, and that will give us 8y is equal to 56. And of course, if we divide both sides by 8, we get y equals 7.